Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming. You having a good time today? Delighted to hear it. Delighted to hear it. Thank you so much for coming to the Ormond Beach Celtic Festival. My name is Robin. I'm a Welshman, and I'll be your host today for the wonderful Inisheer Irish Dancers from Gainesville, Florida. I'm a Welshman, so I'm a modern Celt. But if you're here for the festival, every single one of you has a little bit of wild Celt in you today. Yeah? Yeah. All right. Now, Inisheer today is going to perform dances from Western Ireland called, as they told us, Shannons, which loosely translates as in the old style. Now, these classic dances were the roots of modern Irish dance that you've seen today in shows like Riverdance. So let's get started with some Shannons spiced up with a dash of contra dancing in a number called Julie's Back Porch Reel. I wanted to also encourage everybody to go visit the wonderful vendors here. They have vendors for everything here, plus the clan tents, and I encourage you all to go take a quick peek. You'll never find a Celtic festival in such a beautiful place as here. I did a quick tour, and I was with my woman, and we stopped to get a beer. I turned to her and I said, "Darling, I love you." And she looked back at me and said, "Really? Is that you? Or the beer talking?" I thought for a second, I said, "Well, that's me talking to the beer." So, despite the pandemic of the past 2 years, Inisheer was determined to keep calm, carry on, and use their downtime to get better. So they returned to their roots and met with dance teachers in Ireland via Zoom. Last year, for example, Inisheer learned a classic solo step. It was a step dance titled Maggie Picky from a very famous Irish dance master. Enjoy this bouncy little number that is full of tidy footwork and even looks a little bit like a Scottish Highland fling. Encompasses all the peoples of the United Kingdom, but as a Welshman, I feel it's incumbent upon me to do my utmost to make fun of the Irish, so if there's any Irish here, I hope you don't mind. But I do have to ask a little pop quiz to make sure we don't have any posers in here. So, for example, let's have a pop quiz. How many Irishmen does it take to screw in a light bulb? Nope, I see no hands up. Okay, here it is. It takes 4. 1 to hold the light bulb, and 3 to hold the light, and 1 to hold the light bulb, and 3 to drink whiskey till the room starts spinning. Alright, now, set dancing, also called country sets, are a popular and more formal type of social folk dancing. The dance and its dancers together are called a set, and evolved in the 18th century from the quadrilles of the French court. Set dancing usually has a common theme, and the theme of this dance, called Kilfenora, is all about community. It represents the Irish supporting each other and finding joy together to relieve their suffering and oppression caused by the English and the Church, who both did their utmost to stamp out the Irish culture in language, dance, and music. Kilfenora is a jolly jig named after a village in County Clare and is still a very popular set of dances throughout Ireland. Kilfenora. The history of Ireland is greatly defined by its history of emigration. During the Great Famine, for example, 2 million people left Ireland and emigrated around the world. The dance, The Hills of Donegal, tells through dance the Irish emigrant story, and at the end of this dance delivers an emigrant song at its conclusion. Even if you don't know the song, I'm going to hand out some song sheets and perhaps you can talk it through with us as we sing it. Thank you. Hills of Donegal.
shadows fall. There are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal.
All right, thank you, and thanks to all of you come along to it. Appreciate it. Glad to hear the bagpipes out there. I don't know if you had a chance to enjoy the Mount Dora Pipe Band, but they've done a yeoman's job. Excellent out there. I'm a piper myself. I was only puzzled by one little thing when I saw this one piper walking around with a ladder all over the place. So I finally went up to the guy and said, why are you walking around with this ladder all day long? He looks at me and goes, oh, that's so I can hit the high notes. So anyway, on we go. Now, our dancers today are Matthew and Dusty and Matthew, and they discovered Inisheer Irish Dance because they wanted to learn Irish dance for their wedding in Ireland. We taught them, yes, isn't that nice? We taught them the brush dance because, as you will see, it represents love. Their wedding dance was a great success, and their marriage a very happy one. They are here today to share this dance and perhaps inspire others of you who are in love today. Thank you, Dusty and Matthew. That was lovely. Now we tried to bring you a little breath of everything at Inisheer. So right now, a little bit of history. Queen Maeve was the name of the warrior queen of Connacht, and she is buried in a tomb on top of Knocknaria Mountain in County Sligo. And that mountain overlooks the Atlantic. There she still stands today in full battle attire, with her spear in her hand, facing her enemies in Ulster. With a warrior spirit, we now dance the lively Maeve's Jig. very much. So today we've been trying to bring you a little bit of everything, a little bit of history, a little bit of culture. So we're going to go back to what we mentioned earlier, something called set dancing, or country sets. And these are the dances that took place in cottages in small villages across Ireland. Now each village might have their own sets, and they'd memorize these, and often that might be the only set that they danced. Again, the common theme in this dance, called Moycullen, is community and everyone supporting each other. Thank you very much, that was lovely. All right, we've come to the end of the dance, but we'd like to thank you all for coming. We've got a finale to give you here, and I want to apologize for the Irish in the crowd for making fun of the Irish, although I had to ask one more question though. Since you did so poorly on that last pop quiz, let me ask you this. What do you call a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman on the arms of an Irishman? Anybody? No, I don't see any hands up. Okay, the answer, a tattoo. All right, for our last number, our last Shannons dance is Grace O'Malley, named after the legendary 16th century Irish woman who was chieftain of the O'Malley clan. She was a rebel, she was a seafarer, and she was a fearless leader of her people. Our finale, Grace O'Malley. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Please give a hand to our lovely ladies of Inisheer, Dusty, Jean, Jenny, Sid, and Piper. And don't forget our masterful men, Austin, Matthew, and Patrick. Thank you again for coming out. Inisheer thanks you. Enjoy the rest of your festival, and we'll see you at the next one.